Alright, so man, I'm still in your MLS, and I'm. Alright, hold on, we got it.
Come here, Bill.
Huh?
To come in on the video. You want to sit here?
No, I don't want to do
No, come on.
it. No, we just need this.
No.
And his voice.
Okay.
Look, it's signed out, and then I go to.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. It's gonna be signed in.
Oh, you're. Even if you sign out, you're. Oh, don't
Yeah.
click the link.
What
Oh,
it-
go to Paragon login right there underneath.
That's stupid.
Go back. Go down. Third one.
Where?
That's Bay East.
Oh, that's Bay East.
You just open it, let me see.
That's weird.
I mean, we could use yours, but I kind of want to show,
What do you have going on?
well, like different templates and stuff like that, and be able to. Well, I can save it on yours. It's all good. Yeah, we'll just use ours. It's stuff that I've talked about. I've just never even done it
Okay.
myself. So now, like, we kind of have to do it right now.
Which MLS is this?
This the around here.
Country
Yeah,
Council
Augusta.
Association Real.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way better than Barry's.
Yeah.
Barry's needs to catch up to this.
Yours is alright.
Nah, they're not compared to this.
Yeah.
I hate one of the berries
Yeah.
and finding properties
Properties.
and.
It's like, how do I search this? Yeah.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my contacts. You know, like even that we have Infusionsoft and like all those database things that keep track of our clients. Like I'll randomly go on here and go one by one just to like see where I have everybody at. It's like they're all in my MLS auto for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like some of these people I met probably a couple of years ago. I don't even there's a lot of names in here. I don't even remember who they are. I don't even. Yeah, I have 75 people.
Nice.
So I want to say
Would you say they're all still
70% of them I don't even talk to. I mean, I do like
They're still active.
through like different sources. Like they're still getting properties from me. They get emails from me. Like they're on my Facebook. It's like all those different follow up things. So I mean, they're getting stuff from us. Even some of these people are still on the buyer drip that we have.
Wow.
Through Infusionsoft. So. It's just, but I'll go through here and I'll be like, man, what are these people doing? What kind of properties have I sent them? So I have I keep it kind of old school with a little sticky note. Marcus doesn't like that, but we have the Infusionsoft. You could have, I got the dual screens now. Now I could do the, have Infusionsoft over here with all my clients and then MLS on this side. It's pretty fancy now. So like I have my list of buyers, right? So then like what I'll do is I'll go to, so like this example of my buyer, like this is something that I have on my schedule to do today or tomorrow. So I guess we're gonna just start doing it right now, just so you guys can see. So let's go to Gonzalez. Where's Gonzalez? So these people, I'm actually going to sit back down with them because I haven't even met the husband yet, but the wife, and I've been in communication with all of them. But they're just randomly sending me properties and things like that, and I'm just trying to figure out, I need to re-educate them, or sit back down and kind of just like get them focused on what they could actually buy right now instead of like waiting and prices going up and up and up. Because the thing is, like what I'm noticing right now is properties that are listed and then they sell for like $50,000-$60,000, that's a comp now for the next door neighbor. So those people in that neighborhood are going to be paying $50,000 now. Like that's how equity values jump $50,000, $100,000 in a year. And I'm, the last couple, like I have another client right now, every property they were interested in, I let them know what we would need to do to write an offer and they decided not to. It did exactly what I thought it would, and they went $50,000, $100,000 over asking, but now that's a comp for the next property that's going to hit the market in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So now, they're not overpaying when they pay that because that's what the market's willing to pay. You know what I mean? So let me show you guys. So I think the three different, or not three, but the different things that we're talking about, the big ones are like the pending properties. and contacting them like every couple weeks and just getting feedback on how their deal's going, right? So here's their search right now. So, I mean, for what they're looking for, right? So like what I'll do is, so this is what I do, like without doing anything else. So I do the days on market right here. Like, let me know if I'm moving too fast. It's like the days on market, I don't even look at any of these properties right here. Anything under 2 weeks, because if you guys notice, like when they do offer deadlines, they're 2 weeks or a week. So I don't look at things that are 14, 15 days for my clients because they might have a deadline, you know? And so it's like, I'm not going after that one because they might just not have accepted an offer yet, but they're gonna have like 20, you know what I mean? So the thing is, so I'll go after everything that's right here, right? So I'll send all these properties to my clients.
Hey Rod,
Hey, everybody.
Hey Rod, how's it going?
All right, all right.
hop in.
Come on in. Yeah, you can
Thanks.
sit down. We're just kind of going over how to find deals right now in this market.
Okay.
You know, so you can kind of just sit in and listen to what we're doing. But make sure you go through, like before you email this list of properties to your client,
Make
take
sure
out
they
the
don't.
contingent properties.
Yeah.
You know, because like those ones, they'll be like, well, why'd you send it to me if it's not available? You know, so that kind of stuff.
And also terms. Sometimes we're FHA and it says cash offers only or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. I mean, you could like, but sometimes there's a lot, and you
Yeah.
don't want to go through every single one. Like, there's like a couple of them. You know, you could go through a few things. So this is what I do, right?
Sir.
So what? And then you click email. You know, you send it to the. So this is actually what I'm doing right now, right, to this client. So make sure you get your the wife and the husband an email. Come on. Man, that was not going.
Go to the CC.
Alright, so I'll put list of all homes.
Is the same email you CC? It's same email, both. It's same email.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah, you should.
There.
Yeah.
List of all homes available that match what you're looking for that have been sitting on the market. Alright, so that's like, you want them to open the email, right? So, you know, you gotta kind of make it a catchy little subject line.
Right.
You know, so like, that's just something I put. You know, maybe that's a little too long. You can kind of probably shorten that. You know, just customize it to whatever you put. So here I'll be like, hey, Antonio, and Michelle. Here is a list of homes that are available that have just been sitting on the market
Nice.
for some time that usually we are able to have able to negotiate that's how you spell it, right? There's no spell check in MLS, which sucks. Yeah, that usually we're able to negotiate a little more easier. Right? And then let me know if any of these catch your eye, and let's set up a time to view these homes over the weekend. The best thing to do with these homes are submit a lower offer before they do a price reduction. And let the world know about it. You can beat them to the punch. Beat them to the punch. Have a great day and let me know if you any questions. Alright, so let me show you guys how to save time now. So now that, you just create this little letter, right? And so then I have my signatures that I've already done. Alright, so now my signature is already there. So you want to make sure you save your signatures so you don't have to type all that stuff or copy and paste every time. So the same thing, how I just copied my signature on there, you want to copy this and make a template for this right here. And then, so every time you do this for a client, all you have to do is just boom, hit this email, correct your signature, you're done. You don't have to retype anything. It takes, probably for you to send this amount of properties to them, you're looking at like 5 minutes for each client. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you just sent all the properties that you want your clients to go after because they're easier to get your offer accepted. And then there's a chance that they like one of them. The thing is that if you do this, like, so with this client, I've done this probably twice already. So the thing is, like, now I'm over here feeling like, that none of these are like them, so I'm gonna try to motivate and be like, hey, and kind of let them know, like, hey, I got a perfect deal for you guys. Let's get out there and go look at it. Don't even tell them what properties we're gonna go see, and just set up a time, and then I'm gonna just pick, some of these. Because these people I've already sent twice, probably the same kind of listings, and they haven't got back to me on them. Or sometimes they'll send me like 1 or 2 properties, and then I'll find out like, oh, actually, like what you're saying, this one's not going to work with what we're trying to do financing wise or whatever.
And so this is an email to folks about like, you've gotten the properties actively sent to you,
Yeah.
but yet here's some homes, let's go take a look at them.
Well, no, this is an email for properties that have been sitting on the market.
They've already been sitting and they might have already got sent to them auto.
Yeah, before, yeah.
But that doesn't matter, because we're in the business of, we've got a client, now we're their guide, here's some homes, and we want to find the language that has them just try it out, right? Like almost like if you're going to try on a new jacket that's a different color, it's a purple, and you're like, I don't really wear purple, just try it on. So we want to use the language over the phone, in an email, and in person, right? That compels them to say, all right, I'll go check it out. Like you've already sent them to them, but what you're saying is that we haven't been on the inside, I didn't get your feedback on these, humor me. Right, Bill?
Yeah.
So really paint that picture with them via phone and email of, look, here's a few things we might have missed. Would you just consider checking these out with me so that I can learn what you like and what you don't like about them. So make sure that comes out in your email, your phone call, and then when you're at the property, right? Like, let's just look at these, and then like trying on a new jacket or a new pair of shoes, talk to the wife, just check it out openly and see if this would work for a home. Because these are some possibilities that could be yours in 30 days. Right? So the goal is getting them out, seeing property and looking at it. Right?
You can beat them to the punch.
I'm editing my...
It's okay. And then how do you save that template?
I'll show you guys. Is it Control V? How do you do?
Paste.
Or Command? Huh? Command on the Mac. Here's a list of ones that match your criteria that are available and have been sitting on the market for some time that usually Here's a list of homes that met your criteria that are available and have just been sitting on the market for some time.
Maybe make that a period,
Yeah.
and then clarify, make that the next sentence. So after some time, period. Been sitting on the market for some time now. And then make that the next sentence.
Usually we're able to negotiate a little more easier with these type of homes. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this so I could use this for all my clients every single time. And I'll only do this like every 2 weeks. You know, I don't do this every week. Every 2 to 3 weeks I'll send these to my clients. So let me click send. Right? Or actually let me copy this whole thing. Alright. So now let me show you guys how to make the template real quick. Homes sitting on market, right?
Okay.
And just like that.
Nice.
There we go. Bang. So now it's done. And all you gotta put is their name. Hey, whatever it is. So now, so I saved that one. Alright, so that was that client. So then let me show you, now we'll go into pending properties on how to find, alright, so here's another thing. So now I'll do that one. And so then now I'll go into properties that are overpriced. So their budget is $560 in Concord, right? So now what I'll do is I'll go $620 to $560 minimum, right? Same criteria, keep everything. So there's 13 properties that are over their budget. So you do the same thing with this one. You go to days on market, and look how many of it's just been sitting that are overpriced.
How far over in price range for days on the market would you scale it out?
I'd say anything over 17 is up in play.
I would say like 50,000.
So
Oh.
typically when representing a seller,
as a total.
okay, so typically when representing a seller, we look at about a $10,000 to $20,000, depending on the price range of a home.
Yeah.
So over $1 million, I'm gonna be looking at $25,000 increments in changing a price. 500 to $1 million, probably about 15,000 every 15 to 20 days, especially in this market, instead of waiting 30 days. So I'd say there's about on a $500,000 home.
But that's if they priced it like how we would price it.
I would say 2% about every 15 days it's sitting. Maybe 2% every 20 days. I think would be a good scale for it being overpriced and workable in that kind of range right now.
Yeah.
So if a buyer's looking at, you know, 520,000, 515, and it's just been sitting for 20 days, and they can afford 500,000, be a good time to target it,
Mm-hmm.
you said?
Yeah.
And then when we get to the upper price range, 2% is a little bit larger.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking at these, where would you go?
So like this was 560, so I went up to 620.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything that's on here is under 600. So like all these properties right here, I would send them 20 days.
It's just not, yeah.
Right? I wouldn't mess with these 10 days on the market. These are all still pretty new.
That's hot.
And where could this buyer go to? What price range?
560.
560. And so we're looking up to about 580 if it's been 25, 30 days, maybe up to 600,000 if it's been
More than that.
35, 40 days, up to 600,000. And then really educating them, right? Like making it clear that like these are homes that have been sitting and we're being creative now Because I'm the kind of agent that's always looking for deals for you and a property that we can beat them up on price and see where we can go for negotiations. So opening that up in the dialogue email and over the phone, and people are busy. When you get to the property, right? If you get to any appointment, any meeting, wherever you're at, right? Today I had probably put a little bit too much on my agenda. I started at 7 and I tried to write it, it just went over. That's why we got teamwork, right? And when you get to the property, you also presence them to like, now these are homes that they want more money. So this is gonna be a stretch, but this has been sitting, so it's not worth what they want. I'm gonna beat them up on price, you're gonna see how high you can go, and we'll see if it's a good fit before we go in and fall in love. So we don't like kind of shatter their dreams, right? So we create that in the email and then over at the property. That we're looking and scouting for opportunities and ideas here.
And what I'm thinking now though is like I could probably do this and that last email that we just did together. So here's properties that have been sitting on the market, some are overpriced, over your budget.
The whole thing.
So like just I would send these and the other properties that are in their price range that have been sitting.
So this one's over price range, and then the other one was,
So yeah. So the other one was under 560 only, sitting on the market. So what I think I should have done, and what I do, is have this and my other one and send one email. That would have the overpriced properties over their budget and under their budget. To make
Yeah.
it easier.
unless you want to chunk it up. So I would really look at the communication of the buyer, right? We got some buyers that, right, listening is one of the things that we're working on this team. And we're doing it all the time. Our DISC traits, who are they, how we listen to them. So certain clients, if you give them too much info, and it's a bunch of new ideas, they don't know what to do with it. So you might try to chunk it up. So I would be in the listening of the client, how savvy they are. Right? I got some savvy guys buying $1.5 million. They're engineers, their brains move quick, they need fast information. Here's what we got, here's the plan. So really analyze your buyer and be in the listening of who they are.
Depends on
They're-
how smart they are.
How smart, is English their primary language? Have they ever bought a home? They could be super smart in one area, but in the home it's like totally new. And they need help chunking it up and making it easier for them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, and then I think it also looks good when you're sending multiple emails because it's multiple times you're sending them properties.
That's nice too. One thing that I would caution is like setting the bar too high. So they fall in love with the home that's overly priced and then they fall in love with it and now everything else is comparing to that. So when you go show that property is to set that proper expectation.
I think that's when the education level,
Yeah.
you know, but you gotta let them know to not fall in love with these kind of homes. So then I'm gonna create another email for these properties. I'm gonna say list of homes that are available that are overpriced and above. Overpriced. So then I think right here is here is a list of homes that have been sitting on the market and are overpriced, but are a little over your budget.
Then for this working session, you guys, this is a working session for boot camps. If you've got clients right now that you can think of, pull up the email, pull up your MLS. Let's get to work, let's get some stuff done.
Yeah, just copy this with your clients.
Work on this email, if you're looking at his wording and you got some input for that, what ideas, what can we do to find some buyers, some properties for buyers? Right? And so we're just gonna hit ideas, where we're coming up with ideas, we're also gonna do those ideas. Because this is how you put deals together. We meet clients, they sign up to be loyal with us, and then we're their guide. We've gotta find properties for them, right? So we're gonna also make it open up to a mastermind. Some of you guys, you know, are new in this room, but some of you guys have ideas for finding properties for buyers.
These. Alright, so what I put is here's a list of homes that have been sitting on the market that are overpriced but are a little over your budget. The reason I am sending these to you is because these have a higher chance at getting them to a price you are comfortable with. I need some English editing on this. This is what I have my wife for. This is what I want to say. How do I say it nicely?
Guys, you can put them on Grammarly.
How do I sound professional? Is what I tell her. The reason I am sending these to you is because these have a higher chance at getting them to a price you are comfortable with. I mean, that sounds good, doesn't it? I think so. Let's do that.
Okay.
Alright, so and then I'll put my signature. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to do the same thing, create another template. So, because I have like 7 other clients that I'm about to do this with. So now it's just going to be really fast and easy. You guys remember what my subject line was at the last email? Is it like this one, or I think I should change. List of homes that are available that are overpriced that match your criteria.
Take out the second that.
List of homes that are available
And are.
and are overpriced that match your criteria. Yeah, that works.
And you gotta remember, it's a generation, right? We gotta let them know that we're gonna go look at them. They might be trying to stand firm. I think that it's worth our time to see if we find someone who needs to sell, that we can work the numbers. So it's all a generation, it's all creativity, right?
So then, let's go back to preferences. Create a new email signature. Make sure you delete this little link right here when you save it, or else it's going to keep sending them those same properties. So overpriced homes over budget. Alright, so we just created 2 emails that you will never have to write again, and all you have to do is just type in their name. You don't even have to type in their name. I mean, you could be, you know, just, here's a list of homes. The thing is, when you save a template, you can't go back in, like, so, like, when you create a new email, you can't go back in and edit any words. Like, that's it. Like,
Okay.
you have to go back in your template
Oh.
and edit it.
So you gotta
So
cut
just
it all
remember
out
that.
and do it again.
Like,
Okay.
so like, you know, I have the VIP buyer auto email. So like, this is what we send when we first sign them up and get them going. And then, or this one is the one that they get every time they receive properties from me. It gives them instructions on what to do with it. And then I have the intro email, congratulations. And then I have my signature, you know, when I just like cherry pick properties and some things. Now we have home sitting on the market email. and now we got the overpriced homes, over budget. So now I think the next thing is the pending properties, right? So now going back into.
Now inside of that, who's got buyers right now that you need to find a home for?
I do,
Okay, so pull up the pendings, right? You know what they're looking for,
I've been looking.
and you've been looking. So look for the pending sales in that area. And then you're gonna pull up the template, and then you're gonna copy and paste that. And that wouldn't be something you do later on. Right now, you're gonna go ahead and email all those agents.
Yeah,
And let's go statistically, you guys have put a deal together. You closed enough deals last year where when you had a deal in contract, how many buyers fell out of contract? Of the ones that you put in the contract, how many closed?
Pretty much every single one.
Okay, did you have any fall apart? Bill? You got any deals fall apart?
yeah, I just had them
About 1 out of how many?
1 out of 10 maybe.
1 out of 10. Okay, 1 out of 10. That's what I come up with. So if there's 10 pendings of homes that would somewhat match what your folks are looking for, and you hit up 10 of those agents, one of them, statistically, is gonna fall apart. You be that guy or girl. There's gonna be a couple girls interviewing in the next couple of weeks so we can shift the energy in the room, but hey, I'm all good with it, right? I just stay in practice. But you be the agent that's in communication with that deal that might fall apart. Make a connection. So find someone who there's a maybe of something going wrong. Right, so let's articulate this email together because these are in contract typically from in the past, which would typically mean what? For pricing.
From the past,
Probably a pretty good deal.
Well, not, yeah,
Maybe, depends, this market's been shifty, right?
yeah.
Typically coming out of the winter season it'd be better deals and then in the summer
Right.
hotter. But it's been a little shifty because there's nothing to pick from. But bottom line, we're finding that agent that's in a maybe in their transaction.
Yeah,
Do
and
you
then
look
following
at-
up with them.
Do you look at the amount of days it's been,
Look at that, yeah.
yeah.
So first I would blanket all the agents and see which property there's a maybe that's gonna come back available. And then send that list to your buyers and let them know that you're in
Okay.
communication with these particular clients. Now all your buyers, especially the ones, what, Isan? That you're gonna put this together, here's the homes that are in contract. I'm reaching out to these agents and I'm seeing if there's any opportunity for any of these deals falling apart. Could you also let me know which one of these catch your eye? They're in contract now, but I'm looking for an opportunity where a deal might fall apart that we can jump in. Can you look these over and let me know which ones you like? I'm just being creative here, looking for deals for you.
I did notice, when I did a pending search 2 nights ago, and there were some homes that were like 100 days pending, and I was like, this is weird. So, one was a short sale scenario that was just went through, but you just have to dig and find.
Yeah, so the way to find these deals, so all you gotta do is like you keep their criteria the way it is, and then you just put pending, right?
Right.
But the thing is, like what you were just saying, like you don't want to go after the properties that just went pending, you know,
Right.
like a month ago,
Right.
you know, like because those are still closing up or whatever.
But if you're in the process of hitting up 10 people, why not reach out to all while you're at it? Copy and paste, because you're gonna make one email.
Yeah,
Then you got the MLS pulled up, you go over to your email, and you make the same email, and you just email all of them. Email all the agents off the MLS. Doesn't take any time, but definitely focusing your energy on.
and they have your email already, so if something is shaky, they'll remember that you
Hit 'em
emailed
all up.
them, and then they'll email you back, and then be like, hey, your client's still interested.
We hit them all up, and then we're showing our buyers what, Isan?
Yeah, we looking for them like pending properties and we look like more days in the market and negotiate good price.
Yeah, we're working for you.
Yeah. Right.
That's what the bubble, like cartoons. Everybody's listening to life, unfortunately, playing out like movies, and in that little bubble is my agent working for me. They're working hard for me. You want to plant that seed and put in the work. Put in the work so you can make some money and close a deal by making your clients happy. Right? Cool.
So I mean, there's only 22 properties that popped up under this search. So I mean, I don't think I would want to send to the people that just got in contract within a week, or it doesn't
I
matter.
mean, it depends because let's scale out how much time. We're going to make one email, you're going to copy and paste it.
Yeah, I guess
then
it
you go
doesn't matter.
Bop, 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 you're on the zone.
All right, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
You know? Because I go into contract, sometimes, right, Roger, we go into contract with somebody and it's like, man, they gotta get an appraisal in 7 days. The seller went with an FHA offer and we're $20,000 over what I think it's gonna appraise for, but the seller wants to give it a try. Eeh, I know there's some rocky business going there. Then a week later, we wanna know, so we'll articulate a really clean email now, right? And Roger, is the camera clear enough where they can see the screen and see the email we're putting together? So
And,
we're screen-o-matic that?
Bill's recording.
Okay, Bill's recording.
Can you move
On the
this?
screen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Am I?
perfect.
It's not recorded.
Alright.
I just grabbed your computer. I didn't.
Oh, we can start recording.
This isn't my computer.
You want to record in mine? I have.
Well, it's. I mean, we're already halfway through now.
That's the recording for this, for the pendings, for sure.
So for this, how do you?
Now, when you choose the pendings, are you choosing all the contingents also? Or
Everything.
just pending?
Yeah, that's all.
I put pending, active
Contingent is
contingent,
pending.
and then,
Contingent show, contingent no show. I know it's a little bit different on the various.
we wanna look at expireds, we wanna look at withdrawals. See if there's opportunity there. And the best ones, start calling them, and then really just find something there. So you're emailing them, great. But the best, then I would make a cleaner list of the ones that have been pending for a longer time,
Okay.
7 days or more, and see what's going on with those opportunities. So you might email yourself a list, if you can get that, I guess that would be a client list, we won't have the agent information then. Open it up, so let's go through that whole process there.
Alright, so for the pendings.
That's recording, Roger?
Yeah.
And we'll make sure that gets in the training site.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is, so I guess, well, you have to go one by one to get to every
Yeah, all the
single,
email addresses.
every single lender,
Yeah.
or every single.
No, because you'll have it on Excel. So when you back out and you scout out which ones you want, back out. So you pick the ones that you want. So if right now you're gonna hit them all up, you got so
Yeah, how do you get the
go to your
agents email?
reports. And
About to learn something new.
Yeah, me too.
let's see, so actually, Roger, help me out. Actually go to customize,
Right.
right here. Right? So go into customize.
Fields.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
And then inside of customize, there's information that we know we always want. Every agent's a little bit different, but for the most part, heck, Roger, pull mine up so we can see which ones we use. But let's go through here. So here's what's available, right? So scaling through here, this is what you have now. But
All right,
look,
here,
looking
yeah.
through here, so
Yeah,
let's see.
yeah.
So listing agent, not co-listing agent. Well, co-listing agent email maybe. You don't need their BRE number, but co-listing agent email. So click on that. What else do you want?
Agent, or just regular agent email?
Agent, is it the age of the home?
Age is the
You don't have age of the home, you're gonna want that.
No, agent email.
It's gonna be under listening.
Not the code list.
Let's go
Spell
listing
out.
agent, list agent, health.
Go ahead and get the co-listing just in case, just sometimes find that they'll have more time.
There you go.
To
Listening.
respond. Listing agent email,
Wow.
listing agent phone number.
Worth it.
There you go.
Hold on, do you
You want my phone
want?
number too?
I say yeah. Get it all here, because then you copy all this in an Excel, email it to yourself, and now you have it up, and you print that out, and now your calling session, you're finding a deal, right?
BRE.
Dial in for dollar.
Receive phone number.
Listing type, listing, so go a little closer, because a little slower, you might want to see all the different things. But so customize your fields, so that's what's here. And then when you're on this screen, I'll show you something else.
You see number? Phone
I
number?
don't see it here.
Board, city traffic, let's see, so, comp type, we don't have, days on MLS, days on MLS,
Well, that's already on there.
you sure?
Yeah, you already have it. You see right there.
Based on the market.
Okay. Listing agent phone number,
There's HOA number. Listing agent BRE number. Listing agent fax. Listing broker BRE number.
It must automatically be there, right? Just don't know why it's not showing.
Occupant name and number. This would probably be good for expireds.
Occupant, yeah, occupant name,
Occupant phone, like for, so
Yeah.
when you're looking up expireds.
yeah, put both those on there.
Well, when we're looking up pendings though?
We'll pop it in there so that when you pull those up, it's already there.
Gotcha.
Because you want that information, you typically want that when you print out your material anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? You probably want previous
Oh,
price,
previous price, I like that.
price per square foot.
I think we already have that on. Or
You want public
sales
remarks?
office info, or selling broker number, BRE, sold agent. There's gotta be a phone number. I don't see. No, they don't got it. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go.
So, yeah, there you go.
Pull it
Save
over,
that.
right?
Did
Yeah,
you pull
it's
it
in your
over?
criteria.
Alright. Now,
There it is.
it's not showing all of that stuff, so it should have that data here.
How do I get it?
Click on the different report. Okay, so does it have it?
Oh man, how do I?
Excuse me. Forgot to add.
I'm not good with the.
Shrink these up and see if you got more stuff coming.
So
So,
listing agent code, it doesn't even have.
I think you had to move it over, or save it over to the other side.
No, but they're here.
Yeah, it's right there.
shrink these up to get you some more space. Like you're not using selling price. Shrink it up as small as it'll go. Unit, you're not using that.
Man, no, I'm not doing
There you go. You're just moving the field smaller. Oh, you're on the Mac right now? Yeah, I don't That's fine. Okay.
this. Maybe I make this bigger.
No. But if you plug in saved column preferences, so it'll save what you want to populate up, and then how big you want them, so what shows up on your screen.
Okay.
Right? And then under reports, try to click on reports, and maybe that'll give you. Oh, that's just the other layout of what report goes up. So
They should pop up right here though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a listing agent.
actions.
Just looks like it didn't pull the data correctly.
Might need to run the search again.
Yeah, might have do it.
So now that it's saved, maybe
Refresh.
Weird.
Nada.
Customized again.
Well, let's just let's try to figure that out. But let's create the email to go out to these people. So I would like to brainstorm an email that we could all use. Hey, I was. Alright, so what should we put?
so subject line. So this is going to go out to the pendings.
Yeah.
All right, and then so Roger, can we see on the screen or no? The recording.
He's recording the screen.
Okay, so pulling up the agent's email, and then we want to send them an email. So kind of what I put is in the subject line. Okay, so it's regarding the MLS. Okay, perfect. So that does that. Try to capture their first name.
Okay.
Always call people by their first name. It's innate from as far as back as we communicate that we were called by our name. So look to use people's names, it personalizes it.
Yeah.
Right, so hey Lily, and okay, so hey Lily. Hey could come off a little bit like to a bro. You might want to say, hello Lily, I hope you're having a good day. Or hello Lily. I had a client that really liked your property, but missed out before it went into contract.
Okay.
That missed out before.
It
Yeah,
went into contract.
Missed out before you went into contract. They are rock solid on the financing. And they're really a pleasure to do business with. Isn't that what a listing agent wants to hear? And they're really a pleasure to do business with and totally understand the home buying process. understand the home buying process. Next, and then skip a sentence because I want to capture the interest. If there is any chance, if there is any rockiness or problems with your current
Should I
buyer,
put rockiness?
that's my words. So if there is any problem if there are any problems with your current buyer, would you please notify me? It's ASAP, so I can sell this home for you.
Selling agent.
Would you mind sending me the contingency timelines
That's nice, okay.
so that I can follow up with you
Mhm.
around those dates? Would you mind sending me the contingency timelines so that I can follow up with you?
This is the first step of communication.
During those dates, after those dates. Community, yeah, so, after those dates. Or, so would you mind sending me the contingency timelines or introducing me to your TC, right? Maybe they'll forward it to the TC. Send me the contingency timelines or introduce me to your TC so I can follow up with you after those dates, after those contingency dates. My best contact number is, my cell phone is this number. And then give them your easy email. We all have our name at heinzrg.com. It's super easy to remember, right? They don't have to go back to this email if they remember that. So I would use that.
But this is my email that they get from me.
Okay,
They can reply back.
that's fine. Or reply to this email, or use this email.
So my cell phone is or reply to this email.
Yeah. So
If everything is going well, best of luck to you guys.
Yeah, and on the subject line, put your name, Bill Davis. So that they're searching, they just remembered Bill Davis. Or put backup offer. Bill Davis backup offer. So do we need all that information?
Just the address.
Right.
Bill Davis backup offer. Take out the regarding MLS listing, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to remember that.
Right.
Bill Davis backup offer, 336. If you have any problems, and congratulate her up front. Acknowledge her up front. Hello, Lily. Congratulations on your sale. So let's go from start to finish. So Bill Davis, backup offer, address of the property. Resonates, right? Hello, Rod. Congratulations on your sale. I had a client that really liked your property that missed out before you went into contract. They are rock solid in the financing and are really a pleasure to do business with and totally understand the home buying process. If there is any chance of any problems with your current buyers, would you please notify me ASAP so I can sell this home for you? And then put the PS. PS, would you mind sending me the contingency timelines?
Should I put P.S. or just PS?
I don't know, don't overthink it. PS, the two dot semicolon?
I don't just do PS.
What do you semicolon?
PS,
Yeah. Yep. Would you mind sending me the contingency times or introduce me to your transaction coordinator so I can follow up with you after those contingency dates? My cell phone is this, or reply to this email. Yeah? Now, the only thing you have to type in is Bill Davis backup offer and their name. So copy and paste this. Is this a potential we want to hit up? Well, that stuff will be in the next email that you send, right, Bill?
What?
That will be in there. You don't need that lower part.
Yeah, you're signing.
My
Just-
subject?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I do need that unless I.
Oh, if you do it from the MLS, that's not going to be there?
Well, I don't have it automatically send a signature when you do this.
Okay. So from the MLS, it won't capture your signature. Is that correct?
I don't think so, unless you template
Because
it.
this is clicking
Yeah.
on the MLS. So this is what we see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think I have to put in the signature
Okay.
every time, or else it doesn't do anything.
Okay. So you copy and paste this email.
If I do it from my phone, it does put in a signature.
Okay.
But I think if I do it from a computer, it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it
If
does.
you put in default, but it's.
When they reply to my emails, I don't see two timelines or two.
Let's just
you know,
send one and
subjects.
see. So you copied it
All right. So
Copy
send it,
yourself.
Boom.
and then you send it. And so now, how much time does it take to go to the next one? So let's back out.
Let's do preference, and then let's. Or did I say this? I already say this.
Are you guys all getting what he's doing for saving templates for this?
Yeah.
Any questions on that? Make this a ritual for your weekly and bi-weekly,
Yeah, that's
a weekly basis.
Your one's not
And
coming
then the
like
most
this,
important thing to know is that
Your one's
your
coming
clients
like
won't
this.
know how
Mine's
hard you're
default, it's
working
coming.
for them if you don't let them know what you're
Bill. I
doing.
saved the signature.
So fire them off and show them what you're doing.
Signature when I email,
Yeah.
it's coming, just.
Yeah.
I just sent 20 emails out to
Just
pending
need to
properties.
copy what
Here's
you
the
write
list. I
and just-
emailed every agent and I'll be contacting them to see if there's any deals that pop up.
Yeah, that's more.
P.S. Your agent's working for you.
Yeah, that's more than any other agents doing.
Planting that seed, planting that seed, right? Can we see the screen from the, zoomed in the best possible on the big screen so we can see? And then Bill's screen is recording.
Agent for pendings.
Want me to zoom in all the way on the screen?
Yeah, so best we can to see it.
If Bill's recording though, what I can do is mix these two videos together.
Yeah, just too good. What I know. Alright. Saved. Man, I just created 3 new emails. You guys could do this too. You guys should have been doing this while I'm
You
doing
can
this.
send it to us, we'll save it easy.
Yeah, set these up while you guys are here. And set
Yes.
that pending email up now.
Just get to one of your clients that you need to do this with, and just like what Mark was saying, you can do the work at the same time.
So pick a client, you guys, now pull up the pendings, look and see what's available to them. Pendings, expireds, and withdrawn.
Alright, so now let's do,
Now back out. So you got it, did you copy it?
yeah,
Okay, so you want to back out to the next person?
like the next person to email.
Yeah.
That's the next right here.
So these are all properties that are potential. So you pull your search, these are all potentials, right? And now you click on that, and then all there is to change is Bill Davis. Heck, you could even type in Bill Davis onto that email real quick so that that's the same. Then you copy and paste that up in the subject bar, delete it out each time, and all you gotta do is put in their name. Right? If you really want to get masterful at this. So type it out up here, right? Bill Davis, backup offer.
Yeah, but I don't think you could,
Once you-
well, you could copy and
Once-
paste that.
Yeah, once you put it in there,
yeah.
copy and paste it here, then each time you're pasting this, you're copying, you're deleting that, copy and paste that for Bill Davis, backup offer, then you delete it out here, change the name, send it off.
Yeah.
Bop, bop, bop. Takes 30 seconds each time, right?
Yeah. I got you.
Alex, see what they're doing, see if you can think of a better way to do this. But emailing 20 agents, we made a template email. Get this email, print it out for the training site, and we'll put the video up there.
Okay.
Phase 1 and just a half for buyer section.
Okay.
Buyer section and in phase 1. So backup offer, is there any way that we could grab, I mean, I guess you could copy and paste all of their emails and then set up one. But I mean, if you're copy and pasting their email, putting it into another place, it's kind of it might be faster to set up one email, copy and paste all
Well,
of
like, I'm
theirs.
gonna do it right here.
Like,
So
like a
it's gonna
blast,
be,
email blast.
Mhm.
the thing that's hard is putting their name every single time.
Right, okay.
So about like, look, hey, congratulations on your sale.
That
That
part's
starts
hard,
off
the
the
subject
conversation.
line is hard.
Yeah, so you don't have
Well-
to address it.
So now, so go into the next email.
Grab it. Drop the template. Put in your backup offer. Send. What?
And you gotta, I mean, with my mouse, I would be faster.
Oh, damn.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
All right.
Bop, 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 all the pendings. Now expires and withdraws, reaching out to the agents, you know, hey, they need an offer, it didn't sell. You know, you wanna know who's got someone who wants to sell.
Yep.
So do the same thing with expires and withdraws.
Might be a godsend for them.
Yeah. They don't wanna sell, they got a family emergency, something happened, but man, if you can just get your buyer in, could be an opportunity to button up a deal. So same thing with expires and withdraws. Now, where else can we find properties for buyers?
Expires. Withdraws.
Expires, withdraws, and pendings, we're sending an email to all of them. Expired email will be a little different.
Expired.
You're not gonna congratulate them on the sale, so if it's expired, you're gonna pull your search for what people are looking for, and let's just change the wording on that.
So,
Yeah.
so where do you put the dates on though?
So it expired, you know, I'd say that,
Well,
well,
back like 6 months maybe?
yeah, so there's no really science to it. No real science to it, right? You're looking for deals, you're looking for opportunities. It's inside the search and expired, there probably won't be that much. I'd say something like around 3 months. See what 3 months comes up with.
So where would I put that? Like end, list date end,
So we're under expireds,
off market date,
off market date,
end.
end date, yeah, let's try that.
1, 2, 3. No, that's not right. There's too many.
Yeah, you can put it on that side.
Is that? There's one. Hey, that could be the lucky winner.
So only
Maybe go
one,
back further.
yeah, go, exactly, double check your data, so then go back to the beginning of the year, let's see what we come up with. So
4.
there's 4, so, okay, cool, so now there's 4 that have expired and withdrawn.
What if you go up in price a little bit above your client's budget?
Yeah, definitely blanket that in,
So then
blanket that in, maybe
There
go
you go.
20,000 over.
580.
So,
Yeah, but I noticed.
So is that in the area that we're talking?
Yeah, same criteria and everything.
Okay, so these are the people we want to hit up, these expired or the withdrawn.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna congratulate them on the sale, but we're gonna let them know that, you know, can you close them for 1 minute?
But these are for the agents though, that
These are for the agents.
right? So what I'm gonna do is go back into the fields.
But expired and withdrawns,
we're gonna go after the client, right?
go after the client.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do find the phone number.
Contact person,
Or is it occupant name?
occupant phone.
Bye. Just in case
So,
anybody-
so expires and withdrawns, the clarity is go after the home sellers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my buyer, you know, and you use the same thing on the other email.
It's not coming in though.
Fix that.
But it says owner, tenant, vacant, or I guess there's nothing though for these ones.
So now you know homes that you can knock on doors, reach out to the homeowners. You've got a buyer that wants to see their home. Are they available to show it?
White pages.
If you got a buyer for $600,000, is it worth knocking on those 4 doors? They want to sell their home.
But what if they've
So cross-reference these and make sure
they.
they didn't sell.
Yeah, you gotta cross.
Yeah.
So pull those addresses and make sure that active expireds are not sold recently. Active or sold. So make sure that those addresses are not active and sold. So you just plug it in and make sure that they're not active or sold. If they're not active or sold, reach out to those homeowners, knock on doors, go find that homeowner. Leave a letter at their house, and it's the same letter. Hello, you got public records, you can see their name.
Right.
I noticed your home, I have a solid buyer who missed out on your home.
See, look,
Wasn't
this
able
one
to buy
did
it.
recently sell. So the way I did that to find out faster, instead of having to plug in the addresses, you click this little thing right here,
What was that?
RPR.
RPR. And then it's like public records.
Oh, public records.
It's like Zillow, right? I mean, it even gives you, I think, a more accurate value than Zillow.
So it just sold,
So just so.
215,
So
okay.
then I can go back, you know, go to the next property. And the thing is, you're gonna do this for all your clients, I think, the first time you even set them up on the MLS. So, you know, you would wanna do
But
this.
if you
at the same
just
time.
set them up and then you do this search and you don't find them homes, you're gonna fail yourself and fail your clients. This happens at least every other week, that you're searching for opportunities, looking at the new pending
I'm
sales.
talking about expires though,
Expireds as
maybe
well.
once a month.
Maybe once a month, but maybe you're looking at all expireds and you're just looking for, who did that work for?
So this one says it expired 7/7, and it hasn't recently sold.
Beautiful. Now,
So that's
find these deals, knock on the door, leave a letter for the homeowner. My buyer missed out on your home and really liked it. They're rock solid and a pleasure
Mine
to
got
work with.
foreclosed. It was in default.
So research the properties,
Mm-hmm.
see that it didn't sell or it's not active on the market.
Okay.
And then reach out to the homeowners and connect with them. Knock on doors, leave a letter if nobody's home, and try to call them. Letter, knock on doors, get them on, get a hold of them. Get a home seller, get yourself, 5-6 points and double in the deal.
Would you email the agent just to kind of get info?
Go ahead and email the agent as well. Blank did the same thing. Hey, I missed out, my buyer missed out on that property, and again, they're really a pleasure to work
Just
with.
take out congratulations.
Just take out the congratulations, and my buyer missed out on your property. Email the agent so they can get back to you. But if you can find the homeowner, go knock on the homeowner's door and get that listing.
2 white pages.
You got buyers. Bring a list of our buyers from Commissions Inc. Everybody, new agents are going to want to get a printout of the new buyers, all the buyers on Commissions Inc. And you bring that when you meet with any home seller, right? That being said, we also have Commissions Inc. where you can search listings, people looking to sell their home. So you can pull up listings and look for people that's looking to sell their home. Also for sale by owner. Google for sale by owner sites. So let's look like the Google for sale by owner homes in whatever area, and looking up for sale by owner. Also on Zillow, Make Me Move. They may not be listed, but home sellers just throw their house up there. The Make Me Move section of Zillow. Searching that. Make Me Move in Concord. Make Me Move in Richmond. Make Me Move Oakland. And see which ones are available that would potentially work for your home seller. Yeah?
There's one in Bay Point right now, 567, and another one 3 and 2. Where's the foreclosure right now? There's one in Bay Point right now.
So Make Me Move on Zillow, opportunity. And here's what I want you guys to do. We're all gonna have a WhatsApp, a team app. You find a deal on a hey, Make Me Move, this is like a pretty good guy. Put the information on the WhatsApp. Hot deal, just found a home seller, just found this, here's a good deal.
This is a brand new home right
Keep
here.
good deals there resonating, so we know hot deals there,
2001.
when you guys find something. Right, so we can be aware. Right, we're looking for properties, we're looking for opportunities for our clients.
Right.
For sale by, so Zillow, Make Me Move, for sale by owner.
These are good to use for like social media too, advertising.
Social media, I know about a house for sale on this address. The owners want this amount of money. If you guys know of anybody looking, right?
Yeah, you just gotta work. Gotta work to make money.
So for sale by owner, what other ideas?
Just gotta do these things, you know?
What other ideas?
Ideas don't work. You gotta execute. I
What other ideas?
You go to HUD website.
HUD website, okay. For homes coming soon, for foreclosed homes?
Foreclosed homes, yeah.
Foreclosed homes. But careful with that, it's a great way to advertise properties, but do we know for sure if it's gonna get listed and when? for our buyer to be looking, but it's a good opportunity to send them by and see if it works. As soon as this one hits the market, and if it hits the MLS, I'll know about it. We can scout it out, right?
At least you identified it before they did.
Yeah. Okay, so pretty good information? Consistently digging and finding deals for your clients. And then, now that you're doing the work, what's the next most important thing?
Let them know that you're doing the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next best thing to knowing that someone's not done on a project, let's say you guys have a contractor at your house, and it's a 4-week project for your kitchen. It's like, you're eating pizza every day. Not the worst thing, but you want your kitchen together. And they're running late. The next best thing is they let you know that I'm working an extra hour later this week, and I'm doing the best I can, and I just hit some curveballs. So it's gonna run me 1 more week. They're in communication, they're working on it, they're not slacking off. You're like, they're doing the best they can. If you can't do any better, then you gotta be okay with it, right? So there's the magic there. Always be searching and finding properties for your clients, all your clients. You're coming up with a game plan for them. Financing, if they have some holdbacks, they gotta pay off a credit card. You're getting clear on that plan so you know when they can buy. And then when they can buy, what price range will they be in? And you start to have them drive by and look at homes and humor you. You gotta use, like Bugs Bunny used the carrot for the donkey. If you got clients that are working on credit, they're 3 months or 6 months out, you're also sending them homes, and every once in a while, hey, go look at this one. You got Saturday, you got nothing to do, and you're gonna be in an area, and you got that client, hey, meet me over at this house at 12 o'clock. You're gonna be showing from 10 to 12. Have that client, meet me at this house at 12 o'clock. Grab your wife, let's go take a look at this place. This is an example of an idea that you guys can get when you're ready. Keeping them motivated. Wife sees a kitchen she falls in love with, husband, all he's gotta do is pay off a credit card of 5,000 bucks, boost their score up, and you got a buyer, tie the 2 loose ends together. Keep that connection with your clients, keep that communication, show them that you're working.
Yeah.
Always be willing to outwork your competitors, and you will always be the best at what you do. Doesn't matter what you do. Train, develop like we are today. Do the work, find details. You're playing around, you're on your computer, you're drinking coffee. Every client you know of all deals. So set up a system at your house. And I think we'll break this down into like a structure, like a template. We have it printed out of all the places to search for buyers.
Yeah.
Who wants to put that together?
Wrong.
Everything we went over today, all the ideas for finding properties for
I
buyers.
volunteer.
Wrong.
Let me just create a list and then make a nice little flyer and put that in our presentation for buyers.
Put that on PowerPoint. So it's plugged into the PowerPoint slide, and then make that a list that we print out. So that being said, finding properties for buyers.
Create list of ways we're finding deals.
So in clarity, we have pending sales,
Expired. Homes that have been sitting on the market for more than a couple weeks.
so pending sales, expireds, and then we want to look at the active.
Overpriced homes that have been sitting.
Look at the active sold, make sure it's available. Knock on doors and leave letter.
Or an offer with a sticky note.
Or an
With the
offer with a
client's name
sticky
on it.
note, yeah. Type out, yeah, write out an offer. Here's an offer from my buyer. Can we see the house? Right, get creative, like put a deal together for your clients. You got a client that's giving you permission to sell them a house. Did everybody read that email? Did I forward over?
Yes.
You got permission now to sell them a house, find them a property. Knock on doors, do whatever it takes. So knock on doors, leave a letter for the expired, withdrawn for seller. What else we got? So overpriced. Overpriced homes, still sitting.
Family letter.
A family letter to the neighborhood. picture of husband, wife, and kids sitting there in the neighborhood, and hi, we're looking to buy a home this year in your neighborhood, and your home fits our criteria. If you thought about selling your home, would you give me or Bill a call at, and then you put your cell phone number. Put, you know, would
Even do like a video of them in that neighborhood and then boost it in that neighborhood
you can do that too.
from Facebook.
That's a good idea.
You can do that too. $50 budget, it's them talking, and you do a 5-mile radius to that neighborhood, right?
These are all awesome ideas. How come we're not doing it? What is it? Just do it. Remember?
I'm doing it.
Just gotta do it.
So what else? For sale by owner,
Did it for an hour and a half last night.
for sale by owner on Google. Right? And then, make me move on Zillow.
Didn't we take a picture of it on there, or?
We did this again a month ago. So, we had
yeah,
one and a
I have
half.
somewhere.
Yeah, and it's on the, we could have also been recording this on our Facebook page too, the Heinz Facebook page.
Well, you could just put it on there. That'll be live. After the edited one. After Alex makes it pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 2:10, so we went a little over. Let's go ahead and take a break, grab a little snack, just like 5 minutes, you guys grab a little snack, walk around, and then we'll get back to stats. And I know we did a lot of sitting today, but I wanted to go over the Heinz company site real quick, and just kind of where everything's at there, and then the training site, so you guys can see where everything's at on the training site. Alright, so stats, quick little training site set up, and we'll record those, and then we can have those videos.
You need like a login and password?
You need a login and password, yeah, for the training site,
Keep
yeah.
it secret.
We're gonna have everything there. I'll show you guys. We're reworking a few things, but everything's gonna be right there, easy to get to. Phase 1 and 2 and 3 training for new agents, and then all the seller information and buyer information. If you guys think of something that you want there, let us know, and Alex can put it there, so it's all in one place. Anything we wanna go, click through, download, print out from wherever we're at. Be in Tahoe, put a deal together. Print out a listing agreement. Yeah?
Good deal in Cancun.
There you go. All right, cool. Let's take a little break and grab a snack, guys.